Hey everybody, welcome back to the Canto Drama Club. We are breaking down and reacting to episode 4 of Modern Dynasty, so here we go. Alright, so the episode starts off where it finished off last time, with the head lawyer coming over to Maga's household and discussing about what they can potentially do and what the next steps are. But with the box of wine turning up, that evidence along with the testimonial that the old retired driver of Maga is going to have in court, he pretty much says that he feels like he might actually lose this case, even though he's the best lawyer in the country. Alright, and then we fast forward to after all of that talk, and this is at nighttime now. Freaking Joe reassured Sammy that everything was going to be okay, and that at most he'll get a few more years after all that's said and done because of the recent evidence that turned up. But yep, looks like he sneaks off in the middle of the night while they're sleeping. And guess what? Our girl Sammy is too smart for this, and she knows and realizes that something messy is going on. So of course it pans over to this scene where Joe goes to visit Mandy and tells her he wants to break up with her. It gives her some money, so he has a check written out and everything to Mandy, but Mandy doesn't care. She just wants to have him. She'll wait for him no matter what, is what she says. So she even spews this line about behind every man there's a successful, or behind every successful man there's always a woman there, and that she is the woman that's behind his back. They go on to do it at her place, and yeah, I feel so bad for Sammy. Why? You've got Tavi at home. What are you doing out here? Come on. And in case you guys wanted to see, peering through that little window, yep, that's her, Mandy, on top of your boy Joe. How could you do this to Sammy? So now in court, they bring in Maga's retired driver. He is the link to the new evidence, the wine popping up. He was found when the loser who dated Sister 4, so Chelsea, was drinking his sorrows away. And this driver now actually has a bar that he owns and operates, and that bar is actually, I guess, like given to him or on a slightly cheaper rent by Joe and by Maga. So yeah, after all this evidence was presented, Joe was actually found guilty on all the charges that were against him. So rips in the chat, please. So in the comment section, just put a rip down. That's it. That's pretty much it for Joe. After hearing about the news that, of course, Joe has been found guilty, Maga Loye is hospitalized. So look what you did to the old man. His heart is weak. You gotta be smart about all this stuff, otherwise you're gonna kill him. He's gonna have an early exit out of this series, which is not good. I kind of like his character. So actually, Marco overheard the old driver talking to the waste man, Chelsea's ex, and he went ahead and did something to bring him into court. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure how he got him there, but I'm pretty sure it was Marco that actually did all this stuff. He then gives some flashbacks of Marco first meeting Sammy and starting to fall for her. So Marco actually got a pair of tickets to the musical Cats. Great musical, by the way. Go check it out if you haven't. Invited Sammy to go with him. She agrees to go with Marco and is super happy. But Joe suddenly comes into Marco's office and immediately sends him to an overseas project, instantly blocking him. And guess what? 1 week later, when Marco comes back, Joe finds the love of his life and tells Marco that he'll introduce them later, and of course, it's Sammy. GG. So sad. Sorry about the blurry picture, but yep, that is Joe and Sammy holding hands, hugging it out, while Marco comes back and is left empty-handed. Oh, sad times. Sad times. So Chloe's mystery friend digs up some more dirt on Mandy, and then Chloe reminisces about her past and is still super bitter about Sammy and her getting everything. Meanwhile, her mom got kicked out of Maga, and Chloe's mom cursed Maga and wished them all a no good death. Meanwhile, back at Maka, the two brothers and their wives bicker about what the company should do next. Maka Loye actually asks Sammy about her opinion and agrees that they should name a new CEO to take care of everything. And yeah, now that Maka Loye decided that the board will vote on the CEO, the two brothers and their wives are talking to all the potential voters to try to get their votes. So sneaky third brother Thomas invited Chelsea out to lunch, and she's like, oh, you never invite me out to lunch. So she's extremely put off by his attempt to sway her on the vote, and actually Dai Siulai also talked to her the day before, trying to sway her vote to Dai Suyet as well. So lots of people just trying to take votes and last minute ballot entries. Oh man, these family politics, oh, what a disaster. And then Chloe also meets up with Marco to try to get his vote for Thomas, saying that Thomas is a much younger and a much more enthusiastic candidate, and that Marco would not go wrong by voting for Thomas. Marco's pretty much like, yeah, whatever. Keep talking. I'll vote for whoever I want to vote for. So Sammy goes to visit Joe in jail and is very sad to be apart from him. She tells him about all that's happening with the family struggles. So Marco also talks to him at this point, and Joe has a plan to best preserve his role and power as CEO when he gets out of jail in a few years. At the board meeting where they are going to vote for the new CEO, the two brothers are voted in as potential candidates. Thomas, after the first round, gets 5 votes, and his older brother also got 5 votes, so it's tied. But because it was a tie, Marco takes out the letter that Joe wrote and nominated Sammy. And after this, Sammy also gets 5 votes, so another tie, this time a 3-way tie. But at this point, Maka Loye comes into the office and gets the final vote, and guess what? He votes for Sammy. So the episode ends with Sammy's surprised reaction that she is now going to be the new CEO of their family business. So what a crazy episode. I think there's going to be a couple of different things that we're going to have to look for. I'm very curious about what's going to happen with Mandy and Joe and that whole saga, because that is not very cool, especially now that Sammy is taking over as the CEO. She's got a lot to deal with already, and once this stuff comes out, it's not going to be cool at all. But aside from that, lots of family drama, lots of backstabbing and things that will probably be coming our way. So until the next episode, we'll see you guys back in here for another Canto Drama Club video. So take it easy. Peace.